dig? What it do, man? Y'all know what it is already. It's your boy D, and welcome to the channel. AmILyingTho, man. Watch who you know, and know who the hell you watch. Let's get it.
Subscribe.
The warriors address it, lace up, regain order. The boss comes first, the rest is added on it. The warriors address it, lace up, regain order. The boss comes first, the rest is added on it.
Yo, it's your boy D, man. Welcome to the channel. Welcome back to the channel. AmILyingTho. Basically, this is really based on, this is a hate crime based on gender identity, right? So there's a man who was convicted in the nation's first ever hate crime based on gender identity.
In Colombia as the first federal hate crime trial based on the victim's gender identity.
A man is charged with killing a transgender woman from Allendale County. The Department of Justice alleges that the defendant, Daquah Ritter, shot Dime Dow 3 times in the head along a rural road in August of 2019. Nick Neville was in the courtroom all day and walks us through the arguments on both sides of this historic case.
Prosecutors argue that Ritter killed Doe to silence her because he was fearful that others in the Allendale community might find out that he was in a sexual relationship with her. The defense asserts not only that Ritter did not kill Doe based on her gender identity, but that he is innocent of this crime. Ritter's girlfriend at the time, as well as friends of Dime, learned of the defendant and Dime's relationship, and prosecutors say that Ritter was, quote, enraged, even at one point allegedly using a homophobic slur. The government showed body camera footage of a traffic stop just hours before Dime was murdered that shows the defendant in the car with her. But Ritter's defense team says that while they concede he was with Dime at some point during the day, there's a lack of DNA evidence tying him to the scene of the crime. Ritter is also accused of lying to state investigators about his whereabouts in the afternoon that Dime was killed, and prosecutors say he tried to hide the murder weapon and burn the clothes he was wearing when the murder took place. This afternoon, we heard from one of the lead investigators on the case, and we also saw an hour-long interview that was conducted with Ritter just hours after this killing. In that video, Ritter at several points denies ever being with the victim at any point during the day, but he later concedes that he was in fact in a car with Dime Doe at some point that afternoon. However, he indicates that he was in the backseat and didn't go for a drive with the victim, but that contradicts video evidence from that traffic stop where prosecutors were able to place Ritter in that car due to a distinctive tattoo on his wrist. The defense on cross-examination of this SLED agent trying to establish that the reason Ritter was not entirely forthcoming during his initial interview with investigators is because of a distrust of law enforcement that he says many in the Allendale community had at that time. The judge in this case indicates that the trial could last as long as 10 days. We should note for our viewers that because this is federal court, there is no audio or video recording. We'll be here throughout to provide live updates for you. Reporting in Colombia, Nick Neville, WIS News 10.
All right, Nick, thanks. And until 2009, the federal hate crime laws did not account for crimes committed based on the victim's gender identity or sexual orientation. South Carolina remains one of just 2 states without a state hate crimes law.
If you are going to deal with a transgender woman, right? If you're going to deal with anyone of the same sex, however you live is how you live, right? But there's a few things that I personally don't like, because I truly believe in live how you want to live. If you're grown, you're gone. You feel me? But for one, you have a girlfriend or a woman that 9 times out of 10 you live with. You telling this woman that your side piece is your cousin. You're telling your side piece or making Doe believe that y'all doing y'all thing and it's about you and her or whatnot, right? My thing is, do not lie, see, because when you try to play both sides for the middle, you end up getting caught on the fence. You feel me? Now, if you're gonna live your life this way, okay, cool. If you want to live your life on the opposite side, okay, cool. If you want to do both things, okay, cool. But you have to be honest with everybody that is involved, and mainly be honest with yourself so things like this don't occur, man. Rest in peace and condolences to the family, friends and loved ones of the deceased. What's the name? Doe, and also I send condolences to the family of the Qua Ritter, because I'm pretty sure there's people who cared about him who now he's not in their life. So you got one person that is no longer here, and then you got another person that is no longer free, and it don't make sense. Listen, we have to choose wisely. If we need to take a couple days to decide what we're gonna do, take some time for that decision. But you got to be 100. You need to be 100 with everybody around you and yourself, man. Let people live how they want to live. But if you're gonna hide how you live, man, just don't live in certain ways. If you can't put it in the public, don't live that way. If you don't want nobody to know, keep it cool. But you can't play both sides for the middle. All right? Let people live how they want to live. Leave them alone. If you ain't ready. Right? It's your boy D, man. Subscribe, hit that notification bell, thumbs up, thumbs down, whichever way y'all want to roll with it, man. And make sure to always love the life that you live and the loyalty that's within it, man. Let's talk about it in the comments. I'm out.
Subscribe.
The warriors address it, lace up, regain order. The boss comes first, the rest is added on it. The warriors address it, lace up, regain order. The boss comes first, the rest is added on it.